Hello, and welcome to Rubble Warriors, a Hero Kids one-shot set in the Eberron campaign world. If you are wondering whether you have slipped into some sort of alternate reality, fear not. We had a disruption in our recording schedule for Kyber Shards, and we're not able to get an episode put together for this week. And so I have pulled together some wonderful players, and we're going to play a one-shot featuring the Rubble Warren Gang and using a system that none of the players are familiar with. So I'm going to go over rules for that in a minute. But first, intrepid heroes, why not introduce yourself and let us know who you're playing? Eric, begin and tell the people where they can see you so that I don't have to do all that at the end.
What do you mean where they can see me? Like on
if you want to plug anything.
Be able to see me right now.
Plug whatever you want to plug.
The top right corner, maybe.
We haven't seen this layout graphic.
Slightly.
No, I'm Eric, player of Ari on the main campaign, as you all probably know, unless this is your first introduction. In that case, welcome. Also, the Geek Pantheon YouTube channel. I do lots of TTRPG videos over there, and the Eberron Renewed podcast. I'm the GM. Philip's a player. Go check it out.
And you're playing.
And I'm playing Bajak Torn. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bajak Torn.
Cool. Laura?
I am Laura. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/Kalamdi on Tuesday and Wednesdays, and I'm playing Ilya because she's awesome.
Yay.
Laura is also a wonderful craftsperson who has an Etsy shop called Lazy Fox Creates and made the awesome dice bag we gave away a while ago, and my cool little dice chest here.
You should go buy all the stuff. You specifically talking to watching this video right now.
I'm trying.
Where did that voice come from?
Speaking of that voice, Mia.
Hello.
I need a segue.
I am Mia. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/morethanamia. I stream 5 days a week, every day except for Mondays and Thursdays. And I don't stream on Mondays, in part because I host a watch party for the Kyber Shards show in the Sandbox Discord server. So do come and hang out with us at some point if you would like to join in the group watch party fun, because it's a riot. Oh, and I'm playing Donna Bella Brightdoom, and I've got a little unicorn hood on myself right now. You can't see it, but trust me, it's there.
Trust us, it's there.
I'll put one on your little HeroForge.
Yay!
For the frame. And Colin.
And me, I'm Colin. On the internets, you can find me at SorryBTR, where the O is a 0. Sometimes streaming, sometimes making podcasts with Philip. And you should check out the I Never Got Into That podcast, because we work hard on it.
And it's great.
Not mid.
That's very good.
So.
All right.
And I'm playing Kadric.
Yes.
That's what I'm doing today. I'm playing Kadric today. Just one name.
Kudos to Laura for being the only one of us to remember to introduce their character
in
the first go.
I know. Because I love
like,
Ilya
by the way,
more than
why
you
I'm
all
here.
love your characters.
How dare!
Not the party we thought.
Since we're playing young heroes, I thought it would be fun to introduce this group of players to a system that I have a lot of affection for, and which is designed to be playable by young adventurers. The system we're using today is called Hero Kids. It's by HeroForge Games. They existed before the miniature thing, so you know. And it is available primarily in PDF forms over on DriveThruRPG. I'll put a link to their page in the description. HeroForge is, Hero Kids is designed to be playable by kids as young as 4.
Wow.
And is kind of aimed at the elementary school age. It's They have a fantasy variant that's their main game, and then they have a space variant, also called Hero Kids, but just with a sci-fi flavor to it. There's a huge number of adventures that they have published, as well as have been published by other fans on the same over on DriveThruRPG. And the cool thing is that a lot of the adventures are intended to be played in a very short amount of time. This is an RPG that considers the short attention span of children. Now, we're going to play a full D&D session tonight, but a lot of the adventures play in like 20-30 minutes.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's very much designed with younger audiences in mind. So our players have character sheets for each of their characters that I designed, and most of the character sheet is understandable even if you can't read yet. See that 4-year-old thing. So I'll throw a character sheet up on the screen here so you guys can, our audience can see. But basically, your character sheet is broken down into a few different sections. Over on the left side of your character sheet, you have your basic attributes. The sword represents your melee fighting ability, but it also represents physical strength. The bow represents ranged attacking, but also agility. The fireball represents magical ability, but also intelligence with, all the mental side of this. And then the shield represents your armor and your like fortitude, toughness kind of thing. And then you have a little heart with 3 checkboxes. Those are your wounds that you can take. If you take one hit, you're considered bruised. If you take another, you're hurt. And if you take all 3, you're knocked out. Because again, kids game. Over on the right side of your screen, you have a special action and a special ability. If you were looking at a Hero Kids character sheet from the book itself, there would also be like your basic melee attack would be listed there, but you guys can figure that part out. And then you have some little icons for inventory and skills. Everyone has 2 potions that you can use to heal yourself, as well as a useful item that your character carries around, and an icon representing a special skill that your character has. When you use an item from your inventory that's helpful on a roll, or when you have a special skill, you get to roll more dice on the check. So pretty straightforward. The dice mechanic of this game is you roll your dice pool, and you are aiming either to match or beat a set target number if we're doing some kind of skill check, or you're rolling a contested roll against someone and you need to match or beat their roll in order to win. And that's everything.
Cool.
So that's the whole thing. Character sheet usually fits on like half of a printer page. Also, adorably, obviously we're playing digitally, so you don't get this, but adorably, all of the character sheets, because there's a whole bunch of like pre-made plate books that come with the PDF, all the character sheets are black and white, intended as a coloring page, and have a little cutout of the character that you can fold in half and make a little paper mini to use on the maps that are included in every one of the adventures. The adventures are extremely, like, for real, big RPG publishers look at the way the adventures are put together for Hero Kids and copy it, because it's so user friendly. It's got like print off maps for every encounter. In any encounter, all of the monsters are like listed out on the page with little bars for you to check off their health, and it's just wonderfully put together. I can't recommend this system highly enough if you have kids that are interested in RPGs, or honestly, I think it's just one of the best one-shot systems that is out there. It's not generally designed for long campaigns. Leveling up is a little bit, they've got some rules for it, but it's not really what it's designed for, because again, children's attention span is kind of what we're working with here. So anyway, so that's the system that we're going to be using as we go through our adventure here. So our adventure is set concurrent to the Kyber Shards campaign. So we are post-earthquake, and the Rubble Warren Gang are scattered about their various homes. And Cadric, it's late. Sun's down.
Like grown up late or are late?
It's your late.
Okay.
The sun's down, but it's not like midnight or anything like that yet. But the sun's down. You're in your bedroom. Cadric lives in a, I don't know, kind of think like 1920s and 30s tenement apartment. Multi-story building. Cadric has a bunch of siblings. They're scattered all over the place. And as you are in your room after bedtime, reading like a dime store novel or something like that, you hear a tapping on the shutters of your window.
I'm gonna walk over to it, grabbing my wooden sword, and as I pull it back, I'm just gonna hold my sword up so that I look real imposing. Who is it?
Levexi jumps back from the window. She sort of backs up against the little tiny fire escape zigzagging down the side of your apartment building.
I'm gonna crank the window open because I
Yeah.
What are you doing sneaking around?
There's danger.
No, it was just you.
No, danger in the Warren.
What?
Earthquake opened stuff up. Now there's people poking around home, and you're gonna find the treasure.
I thought the strike force took care of the... Wait. They're gonna find the treasure?
Yes.
Hang on 1 second. And I'm gonna run to the door of my bedroom and just take a listen and see if I can hear maybe snoring or if people are like making clatter in other parts to make sure I'm good to sneak out, because I'm going straight with Levexi.
You can hear someone moving around like out in the kitchen living room area. And you can probably hear some of your siblings like talking to each other, but it's mostly after their bedtime. And so this end of the hallway is quiet.
I'm going to go. I'm gonna climb out the window and go for the treasure. Then we have to. Which
We have to stop them.
which treasure? Remind me, which treasure are we saving?
It's my tribe's treasure.
I thought. Is this a real quest?
Yeah.
Who else have you told? Who are we meeting?
I came here first.
Puts his hand on Levexi's shoulder. That was the right choice. Definitely the right choice. Let's get the others.
Yeah.
And
Where
we're
we go
gonna-
next?
Who's closest? Because are we in the same district, or do we have to like
Probably closest is going to either be Donabella or Bajak.
I think we're going for. We're going to wait for Donabella because we have to get past everything happening at Grey Malkin. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go get Bajak first. So
Okay.
So
Gonna
hopefully we
sneak
don't.
back Ari and Shade standing out in the lawn for some reason, talking like it's just gonna be super weird.
Kiss me, girl.
we zoom out to a map of Cross and watch as a little dotted line makes its way from the apartment complex over to the Thrashk refinery, and then zooms in on Kadric and Levexi creeping towards the slightly detached home of Bajak's family that's just a little, it's on the grounds of the refinery, but separated in a stout stone house. Very, very.
And this is little
plain and
boys
practical.
playing army when we were kids. We're like hiding in a shadow and then
Yeah,
rolling
yeah.
across the street into the other shadow as we come up on Bajak's house.
Let's do a stealth check.
Let's
Okay,
go.
so skills. Yes. So skills are slightly different from attacks. So attacks are very, very straightforward on your sheet. It's just the number of dice next to the relevant item. But for skills, everyone always has one die in the skill. But if you have a skill, a special skill related, so if you have stealth, which is identified by a little Batman mask, little superhero mask, or if you have any points in agility, then you get to add those dice to it. Otherwise, you just roll single die.
I apparently have points in shout casting.
Yeah. Okay, so you're rolling and you want to get a 3 or better.
Well, I got a 6, so
Nice.
I think that's better.
Yes, you and Levexi expertly, by being young and agile, creep your way across the grounds, probably way more stealthily than you actually need to. Like, there's definitely security guards here, but you and Levexi are, army crawling across on your bellies,
under bushes. Yeah, for sure.
going perfectly still every time you hear something. Yeah. And finally, you find yourself outside of Bajak's house.
To his window.
Yeah.
I assume we've been in. So at his window with a secret knock of.
Hello? Bajak gets up and goes to the window and opens it and seeing Kadric there. Ah!
What? Open it.
What are you doing here?
Why do we have a secret knock if you're not going to use it?
We have a secret knock.
You don't pay any attention at the meetings. Come on, the Vexi's got a quest for us. We have to protect the treasure from people out of the earthquake hole. I'm not really sure, but it's a real quest, I think.
What treasure? Which treasure?
His tribe's treasure. Her. Yes. Her tribe's treasure.
Wait, what? Like for real?
You should ask all these questions while we're going.
Where are we going?
To protect. Just come on.
I gotta ask.
To get the rest of the gang.
I gotta ask my dad.
I don't think there's a least cool thing you could have said right now.
It's after dark. You know the rules.
Is he asleep?
No.
Then there are still rules.
I'm going to invent inspiration rules for this, just to give you inspiration here. You can spend inspiration to add a die to a roll.
Hey, all right.
And because this is a kids game and we value teamwork, you can spend inspiration on other people.
Love it. Love it.
Okay.
Okay.
What if, when you get back, you say you're sorry?
He does forgive me for a lot of stuff.
Does he give you permission for a lot of stuff?
You could leave a note.
Hold on. No. I got it. And you all watch as Bajak runs and grabs his comforter and like balls it up to where it looks like he's laying in bed, and like turns the pillow, and then whatever like ever bright lantern or whatever's in his room turns it off, and then he grabs his lion mask on his way past his desk. Like, okay, let's go. And then Bajak falls out of the window.
You might have to fight.
Oh, right. And he goes and grabs his wooden sword. Okay, I'm ready. And then his feet catch on the windowsill as he crawls out, and he falls flat. Ow!
You've got to be stealthy. It's a nighttime mission.
Okay. Just constructive feedback, please.
And you guys hear something?
Ow!
And Levexi just
And Kadric takes off sprinting and then like does the Ninja Gaiden slide straight, just a tin shoe hide slide into the bushes on the other side.
Bajak's just running with his sword, like holding his sword and mask like out away from him.
Okay. So next, have we changed, or is it still going to be Donabella that's closest?
you are probably still a little closer to Donabella than you are to Ilya.
We should probably try to get Donabella next, since we're going to be
sneak
going
into the school. But there's like
I don't think there's a lot of
grown-ups
sneaking
there.
because everybody's up there eating right now. They just have that camp, so we just walk through the camp.
But there's okay. People aren't gonna ask questions.
They know how important we are at the
true.
camp.
That's true. Okay.
We can.
I guess
we'll just grab
anything
our
bad happens,
clipboards
we
and
can
we'll
just
pretend we're
have
checking on
Shade-
people.
Shade can make him back off if anything bad happens.
It's weird that she's who you choose to think would do that, but okay, that's fine.
She's scary. Like I'm scared of her, so I imagine everyone else is scared of her. Like she's intense.
We're gonna talk about that at the next meeting, just so you know. But we're gonna go forward now. And off to Grey Malkin to
Cut
seek
to.
someone out. Were we really about to try to break into the manor?
Again, we zoom out and watch as the little red dotted line moves across the map over to Grimalkin Academy. So there is a fairly organized camp. There's still a lot of people up and about right now. Dinner has been served and is cooked. And as you get up onto the level of the school, you pretty quickly realize a serious flaw in your plan, because standing on the porch is Arabella Brightdoom.
Oh no.
I
Kadric, why didn't you think of this?
did.
Oh, great. What's the plan?
I thought about it, but I forgot to make a plan for it.
So you
I
had a
was
plan to
hoping
make
that
a
we as a-
plan?
I was hoping that we would do this as a team, but follow my lead.
What?
Kendrick is going to start walking up the staircase to try to go in. Is she just blocking the doorway?
No, she's not like
ominously,
standing
a
guard
headmistress?
or anything like that. No. So you're just gonna try and walk in like you're meant to be there.
Going to say, "Hi, Miss B. Is Donabella in?"
Hi, Kadric.
Oh my gosh, this was your plan.
Bajak. Levexi.
Hi, Mrs. B.
Hello.
It's kind of late, don't you think?
Well, just a little. Not more than kind of. Yeah, just kind of late.
Your parents know that you're out?
Eric, you're killing it. No. But But we're not planning on being out very late. We just need to do something real quick, and then we're gonna go home as soon as we've done it.
Cadric, roll a persuasion check. This is something you do. Talking is Cadric's deal, so
I get an extra.
you get an extra. So you would roll 1 plus whatever you have in your magic/intelligence skill, plus your talking skill.
And I have 1 in my talking skill, right? So I'm rolling 2 d6s.
Do you have anything next to the magic symbol?
To the what? I'm sorry?
On the left side, next to the fireball.
Yeah, I have 1.
Then you get to also add that.
Oh.
So, you need to get a 5 on one of these dice.
I did not.
Oh.
You do have inspiration.
Nope.
Okay. Then why have you got your quest stuff?
Because what we have to do might be a quest. We're learning what we have to do, but I think it's a quest.
Seems like you should probably let your parents know where you are.
You're probably right. Okay, well, can we talk to Donabella and then we'll go back and tell our parents? I mean, we're already here. It'll be way later if we go home and then come back. Maybe too late.
Make it quick.
Okay. Thank you, Miss B.
And
Scurry up the stairs.
way before we're out of earshot, Bajak goes, I can't believe you pulled that off. That was so cool.
As we go, Cadric grabs Jacques' collar and we're going.
So heading towards Donabella's room, you can hear conversation going on from the student rooms as Donabella and Nasaria and Kara excuse me, are sitting in the girls' room talking about the day's events.
We don't hear Donabella.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
She's in there. Knocking on the door with the secret knock.
Wait, there's other people in there. Wait.
Now she'll know who's out here.
You hear
But they...
a voice. It's past curfew.
I'm ready. Where are we going?
Hey.
I don't know. We just need everyone together because Levexi says we have a quest.
Okay,
Levexi
great.
needs our help.
That's all I need. I got my back.
I love it so much. It's so right.
Hi, Nasari. Hi, Kara.
Bye, Nasaria. Bye, Kara.
You're not supposed to be. Where are you going?
We gotta go.
Taking off. And as we go through the upstairs, Cadric is going to stop at the Strike Force table and just set his sword on it and take in this moment and then dramatically raise it and go, we're off.
How do we get back out?
Okay, that's a good question. I shouldn't have said we were off so quickly. Hey, how can we get out of here around
you
your
ran
mom?
all the way
Because-
up those stairs just to pose at the table. That was really weird and took a lot of time.
That table's super important, Bajak. You should know that.
I don't think you're on the same page as us, Bajak.
But
We
the students'
have
rooms are on
things
the
that are
first floor.
important.
You ran all the way up to the second floor where the table is. That was super
I know. I was there when I did it.
Okay.
And it was
I thought we were
very
in a
cool.
hurry. Levexi,
The more
is
we
this
talk about it, the less cool it is.
Okay. Right.
Levexi's
That's
not
the way-
complaining, and it's her mission.
Don't talk about things so they'll stay cool. Got it. Okay.
The Strike Force always starts their quests.
Did I just introduce him to gatekeeping? Okay, so Donabella, your mom saw us on our way in. Can you
talk
get
past her,
out?
though. It's fine.
I did. I'm really good at talking to grown-ups.
Totally.
They really listen. But I think she wants us to go home, and so I don't think she wants you to leave with us. Do you have another way out that you can meet us?
Question for Philip. Do I have another way out? Do I know?
I mean, there's windows all over this place.
All right, sure. I have like the coolest way out of this place. Come here. And we're going to run to Pog's room, right?
Oh, we're going back
Pog...
upstairs? Okay.
Yes, no. Bajak, you have to trust us. This is the way
right.
quests happen.
It's not running up and downstairs, though.
Actually,
Okay, so you go into
we have to
Pog's
go
room.
out the front, and Donabella, you have to go out through here because then your mom's gonna think that
I'm not
we're
going
still
back
here.
down those stairs again, Cadric. We're following Donabella now. I can't do it again.
Okay, so I just need to understand, are we trying to get out and go
You
do a
are
quest?
sneaking out. We're leaving.
Oh, I'm sneaking.
We're
in.
allowed to leave. I don't think you are. I don't think you should leave with us.
Okay.
We should meet you out there.
Got it. I'll meet you guys out there. Bye.
Okay. And grabs him again by the collar and takes him. Come on, Levexi.
Donabella, how are you exiting the school?
He's in Pog's room.
Well, Donabella's hope is because there's an ocelot, right? That uses this window.
Yep.
This is the means of traversal. This is the way. This is the coolest way to leave this place. So she
You're
would
not
like
wrong.
to sneak up, stealthily sneak up with her bright unicorn mask to Pog's door to
Right.
to listen. And yeah.
You definitely hear Pog snoring inside.
Oh.
Is that how Pog snores?
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
upsetting.
but at least he sleeps with his eyes closed. It's way less weird than some of the people in this house.
So she thinks to herself, excellent, he's asleep. I can totally do this. And she quietly opens the door and attempts to sneak across the room to the window.
All right, we need a roll of agility. So you start with 1 die, and then you add your agility dice, which are next to the bow and arrow. And then I don't think Donabella has stealth, so those are your dice. And you need, I would say, a 4 or better to get past a sleeping Pog.
Okay, so I've got 1 agility die to start with, and then next to the bow and arrow, I have 1 die, so it's just 2.
Yep,
All right, I need a 4 or better.
yep.
Make Colin roleplay Pog right now.
Yeah, wasn't prepared for this.
Milady got a 6.
Let's go.
Awesome. Yes, you silently move through and out the open window that the ocelot uses for entry.
First people.
Donabella's friends with the ocelot, right?
What?
Surely Donabella's friends with the ocelot.
Yeah, that
I
was
would
my
think
name.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she absolutely stops for a moment to give him a little scritch.
Excellent.
Canonically, only one person's had issue with the ocelot.
As the 3 of you go out the front door, there is, yes, definitely a sort of purpley glow from the grove.
Is River in trouble?
I'm gonna be honest. If she is, I don't think we can help. But that one we should just leave to the strike force.
Okay.
Whatever's happening out there, they're gonna have a lot to deal with, and then takes off moving.
So the
Bye,
3 of you
Mrs.
out
B.
the front door. Hi, Bajak.
Bye.
She watches with narrowed eyes. Donabella, you are able to sneak out, and I'm imagining Donabella because, like, I'm picturing the map of the room, and there's a balcony outside Pog's room, but climbing down from there means you're climbing down the outer window of Thora's office.
Yep. As soon as she said it, I didn't want to spoil the architecture. I've seen the detailed maps.
So I'm just picturing Thora sitting at her desk.
The kid behind her.
Every now and again, Thora like raises her head. Donabella freezes.
Yep.
Which is especially funny
Head
with
back
Thora
down.
saying she misses nothing behind her.
Who's got her back to someone now, Thora?
Hang on. We got one future Stormlord doing work and the other one off making out. Nobody's equipped for this storyline.
The four of you are able to reunite outside the grounds by the stairs.
Okay.
Hey,
So
we
Ilya,
good? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I see you, Donabella. You good?
No, of course not.
she's
Okay.
amazing at this. Are you kidding?
I can check in on. Okay, I'll just shut up. Whatever.
I didn't say that.
You talk to me like I'm dumb, so I'm gonna just not talk. Whatever.
Where are you going? Where are we going, you guys? Get it out.
To get Ilya. Off to Ilya.
Great.
Our little
Away.
red dotted line moves across the city through the Summerfield district of Southwatch and over towards the edge of town to the encampment of the Moonspears. So as you come up here, everybody's awake. Like the Moonspears are at least partially nocturnal. So they're sitting around, dinner's happening, there's some music going as you approach. Ilya, you probably see them.
Suspiciously puts the food down, gets up, goes over. It's late.
We got a real quest.
Yeah, we have a real quest. We have to go and help.
Levexi's in trouble.
What's that
My
last one?
tribe's treasure is in trouble.
You have
Those
to
big
protect it.
people got down there because of the earthquake.
What she said.
I feel like, would Ilya's parents be like, hey, don't leave this late at night?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You're the one we don't have to sneak around with.
Yeah.
Like,
Hi, Mr.
So
and Mrs. Moonspear.
Kadruk.
So
I just waved and I get the shout out.
it's like early Ari days.
Kedrick pats Vizak on the back.
Fine. They don't talk about me because I'm cool, right?
That's exactly it. You don't talk about the cool things.
Then Ilya just tells her parents that she's gonna be back later.
All right. Happy questing.
Oh,
I love it so much.
Do you have everything you need?
Yeah.
don't forget your mask, Ilya.
I would never forget my mask.
Right. I need that.
Ilya is also the only one of you
Who has a mask
With-
still?
with a for real weapon.
Yeah.
And Ilya, this is new. This is a big deal because Ilya has recently done some achievement and gotten new tattoos and things like that. And she has a real double-bladed scimitar now. The blades of which are made out of this chitinous material and etched with runes.
Is this
so,
the first
yes.
time we're seeing this?
Yeah, have we seen
Oh yeah,
this?
yeah. This is definitely new.
Holy crap.
Oh,
hang on.
cool.
Ilya is just like twirling it around or whatever
That's the coolest
casually,
thing I've
as
ever
if just
seen.
like,
Wh-
no
Where
big deal.
did you get that?
Wait, Kadrick, don't talk about it. Let's-
You're right. You're right.
Inspiration, Eric.
I leveled up.
Okay.
I like the tattoos.
Vexy.
Hold up. And inspiration, Laura.
Okay, so Levexi, where do you need the Rubble Warren Gang?
And the Rubble Warren.
Right. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Let's just go.
So once more, back out to the map as the dotted line works its way across the city and back into Cross, and we zoom slowly into the mounds of rubble that make up your usual play area.
Does
Yeah,
Bajak
just to
need
be-
a long rest?
Just to be clear with the weaponry situation, I don't know if you're going to have the minis on display, but Bajak has a cricket bat. Like, that's Bajak. Like, I'm looking at the mini. Like, going Shaun of the Dead here.
I was
He's
trying to
got
think
red
of
on
what
you.
what weapon Jacques would just have lying around his room.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I imagine that there's some sort of game involving
Yeah.
something like cricket bats that's way
Totally.
more violent that works from the Shadow Marches play.
Yep. Lots of hitting shins. Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
such an
definitely.
80s movie with my like slum kid and your trust fund future just going on together.
So while we're walking, Donabella would like to like sidle up to Ilya and go, so your tattoos, those are really cool. Like, did they hurt? Like, you know, they probably don't hurt that much. I was thinking about maybe getting a tattoo, but like, I was just wondering.
What would you get a tattoo of?
Oh, you know, all the quests that we do.
Check marks.
I could talk to my parents.
Really? All right, that might be cool. Thanks. I'll let you know.
You might not want to mention it to your mom.
Oh, no. I would never. I mean, she understands, of course, but, you know, we'll just keep it between the gang.
Wait, did you say we're getting gang tattoos?
What? I
Oh,
can't
no,
get
this
a
is,
tattoo.
you guys, shh, this is between me and Ilya. It's okay.
Oh.
We're still going.
Shut
My
up,
bad.
Patrick. God.
Sorry.
Boys.
Mia, you also have inspiration.
You.
The Rubble Warren has completely shifted. Like the mounds and things of rubble that you are used to, the pathways that you're used to have collapsed, slid sideways, new pathways have opened. And so on the one hand, it's deeply unfamiliar. On the other hand, you're going to get to explore it all over again.
Yes.
Deeply unfamiliar.
It's totally reset. But
Okay.
Levexi is on a task and on purpose and moves rapidly across the Rubble Warren. As she takes you, she starts talking as we go.
So, the reason my tribe was here was we had to guard treasure
Okay.
under the city. And so, then, you know, my tribe. And so I was here, just me, and I also had to guard the treasure. And so, you know, I go back and I check on it and I make sure nothing's up or anything like that. It's all still there and everything's okay. And it's still safe and healthy and fine. And, then the earthquake, and so I ran down because I was really worried that stuff like fall on it and that kind of thing. But it's way worse because there's big people and they found down into because the earthquake opened up all sorts of holes and stuff. And I think they're gonna take it. And then I'll fail because it's not like it'll be gone, and I don't know what I'll do after that.
Kedrick puts a hand on her shoulder. You won't fail. We're all here together. We'll do this.
I have a question. Did you say healthy? Like,
Yes.
what's the treasure?
Keep your treasure healthy.
I don't know what that...
You don't keep your treasure healthy?
Well, my treasure's not alive.
I
So
don't have
anyway,
treasure.
What?
We're just,
And about this point, you hear footsteps and a patrol of 4 swords of Karn comes around the bend in the path.
Hide,
Guys,
hide.
I'm already hiding.
Yeah. Everyone make a stealth check so you can roll
Did you
one
not hear me,
die.
Philip? I said I'm already hiding. So
So everyone gets 1 die plus any dice that are in your agility pool by your bow and arrow, and if you have the superhero mask, then you get an extra 1 for being stealthy.
And
No.
my gymnast there, that's not agility.
Agility is by the bow and arrow.
Okay, all right.
Gymnast is acrobatics.
Got it, thank you.
Are we like adding these numbers together? Or...
Okay, the highest number. You want to tell me what the highest number is? So, what's your highest number, everybody? 2.
From
Oh,
my
yeah,
3
definitely
dice.
Yeah.
Donabella got a
3,
5.
Oh.
5.
I
a
would like to
1
think
from
I was helping Bajak hide and did not have
Yep.
time.
So Donabella like dives behind some rubble very, very quickly, but the rest of you are caught standing. Hold up there!
We weren't going anywhere.
Hold up, what?
What are you all doing out here?
Talking. What are you doing?
Keeping the streets safe. It's past
We're not in
curfew.
the streets.
Thank you for your service.
Good one.
It's after curfew. You should be home.
Well, my dad told me to come make sure things were good here in the Rubble Warren. Sorry, remind me of Dad's name.
Degron.
Degron Torn.
Another good one.
Okay. Make a roll, and you have a special ability
Yes,
of
I get to add a
privilege. Lets you add a die.
Your privilege ability.
So gross and so true.
It's a 5.
Dang.
Oh, I see. And the rest of these?
Or with him.
He didn't want me to come alone, so safety in numbers, in a situation like this. That's why you all travel together too, I imagine.
Third good one in a row.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well. One of them leans over and like. I mean, can we even really arrest him? Like, well, like, I mean, there's no way it's legit, right? Yeah, but. Well, be careful. And
You too.
You
have
too.
a good night. And
You
the patrol
too.
moves on.
As soon as they get out of sight and around the corner, Bajak goes, "Oh, I'm gonna throw up." Oh.
That was so good. That was so good. That was so. You did 3 good ones in a row. I almost let myself get arrested because you deserve to be here. That's how good that was.
Oh God! If they ask my dad, he's gonna kill me.
No, they're gonna be too scared to ask your dad.
You should
You
be
did
like
so
that all
good.
the time.
Thanks. What?
Donabella walks out from behind where she's hiding and just brushes herself off and says, I knew we weren't hiding.
Ah!
Sorry, Bajak. I forgot.
It's fine. Let's go get Lexi's treasure and keep it healthy.
Okay.
And Levexi proceeds around another pile of rubble to where you can see an opening in the in the ground, and she walks over and begins to sort of, in a very lizard-like way, begins to sort of clamber down into a tunnel.
Oh man, she's really good at that. Not that I think we need it, but did anybody bring rope just to be, for sure safe? Did nobody?
I believe I brought rope. There's a rope icon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Donabella produces the rope with a flourish and says, I did. I got the rope.
Good thinking.
Definitely Pog's
Thank
rope.
you. Do you guys want to know where I got this?
Where?
Yes.
Pog's room.
What were you doing at Pog's room?
That's how I had to
Literally
sneak
left her
out.
walking into Pog's room.
But
Yeah.
why did you steal from Pog?
Oh, I knew we'd need it for the quest.
Okay.
He's on the strike force. Surely he understands giving supplies for a quest.
I don't think he's even gonna notice.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't have an argument for that. Yeah, he probably doesn't even notice.
They don't need rope.
Are you guys coming?
No, we're talking, but we're gonna come now.
Can I fit in this hole? Like, this seems really tight. Like,
All right, so in heading down into the hole, everybody needs to give me a check. Now, this can use either your agility or your strength. And if you have acrobatics or athletics, represented by a barbell, then
what about a book?
you get a bonus. In addition, because we have the rope in play, everyone gets an extra die.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Rolling 4 dice. Let me go.
So we start with 1. We add 1 if we have acrobatics or strength, and then we get an extra.
And you get 1 from your agility or strength pool, your bow and arrow or your sword.
Oh,
Right.
so I get all 4.
I got a
Which
6.
Did not help me. 5.
Nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
2 6s over here.
Let's go.
Awesome. Yeah.
Critical success.
Special Forces team like. You slide down the rope into the cavern, and as soon as you land, Levexi begins leading you off down the tunnel.
Donabella, you've been down here before, right? Like, what? Is there bad stuff down here?
You have all been down here.
Oh,
because
right.
you
Oh,
guys came in
God.
to rescue her.
Oh, remember the last time we were down here?
Stop thinking about
Yeah.
the old things. Think about how much stronger we are today.
Oh, God. But,
Yeah,
the
we've
strike-
all leveled up.
but this time, Donabella's mom won't know that she's missing, so the strike force won't come after us. Oh,
We
God.
won't need rescuing.
God.
We are now the rescuers.
Oh, down under.
The city. Yes, down under the city. Down under the city, yes.
Let's go.
Levexi,
Just
what?
I just wanted to know if I keep my rope on me still after that, or is it used up?
Yes, you can
Okay.
keep your rope.
So sorry, Glomdy.
Yeah. No.
No,
Potions get used up, but your inventory item, unless something specific would destroy it or otherwise, you get to keep it.
Okay.
So what is the treasure? What are we looking for?
It's like kind of a lot of stuff. There's
We should have
some-
brought bags then.
There's kind of a bunch of stuff that's there, and
Yeah.
we don't want it to get stolen.
Are we excavating it? Bajak using a word that he's heard his dad use a lot, just in a,
Should we
the
have-
vaguest
should we have brought
proper
shovels?
use. Like,
I don't think we are. No, It's still there, but there's people trying to get to it.
So we're supposed
Okay.
to fight the people?
So are we moving it or are we fighting people?
Well, I don't think we can move it before the people are gone. So we might need to make the people go away.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. You know what, Bajak, I want to tell you, I wish we would have talked about it more before. I do. You might have had a point on this one. I'm gonna take this, and I'll be a better leader after this.
Thank you. I appreciate
We'll talk
that.
about it at our next meeting.
Yeah.
Ugh, meetings.
And as you all move deeper into the darkness of the tunnel, we'll leave this episode there.
We're underground.
Thank you all so much for watching the first part of our special Rubble Warriors one-shot. As always, links to all of the places you can get a hold of us and these wonderful people will be down in the description. New episodes dropping on Mondays. Kyber Shard's Answers on Fridays. And until next time, thanks for rolling with us.